high risk rather sexual behavior. Teachers who have qualms about the subject matter will not have a choice to refuse on teaching the subject either, and that's also a big concern. And this is because Basic Education Angie Mateja wrote to Parliament confirming that teachers who refuse to teach the subject will be disciplined. But the department says sexuality and sexual education has been part of LO, life orientation syllabus, since 2000. And before teachers, and therefore teachers are not at liberty to refuse to teach it. Joining us on the line now is Lauren Evanthia from the Leave Our Kids Alone movement. Lauren, good morning and thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning, Cesar and Gugu, and thank you for having me and allowing me to be a voice of so many parents across the country.
No, it's a pleasure. So last week, we actually had a guest in the studio who spoke on behalf of teachers, and they were speaking about how some teachers not necessarily have an issue with the program itself, but they have an issue with the graphics that are in the textbooks, in the new syllabus. So maybe you can let us know what your concerns are as parents, for example, regarding the new syllabus.
Okay, well, it's interesting that the teachers mentioned graphics. To me, it's not so much graphics as in pictures, but rather the case studies and the scenarios that are detailed and outlined from as young as grade 5. Very explicit within the description. From a parental perspective, besides the fact that this curriculum that comes from UNESCO, that comes from the UN, is going to destroy the future generation of South Africa, one of the biggest problems parents are having here is the complete disregard for our opinion and our choice. So what the government is essentially doing by enforcing the CSE program, which has been in the curriculum since the 2000s, I acknowledge that. Many parents didn't know that until now. What's happening is that our right to raise our children according to our values and beliefs is being completely taken away, and we are supposed to live in a democracy. What the government is doing is dictating to parents what they believe children should learn. So what I see is that this whole, there's this new material. So the curriculum is the same, but the SLPs are new. The SLPs have been funded by US aid, and it has been created to force teachers to teach the CSE part of the curriculum, something that they were choosing not to do before. Many teachers were choosing not to do before. And now, as Angie said, teachers will be disciplined for not teaching it. So there's zero choice in the matter, and we were not consulted as parents. The government says that they went on a roadshow, but every single parent I've spoken to has no idea that firstly, CSE has been part of the curriculum since the 2000s, and secondly, they have no idea what's going to come next year with regard to the new SLP.
And so, Lauren, as a founder of Leave Our Kids Alone, what is it that you would like?
As a founder of Leave Our Kids Alone, we want the Department of Basic Education to remove sex ed and CSE from the curriculum completely. It cannot be part of a compulsory curriculum where parents have no say whatsoever. You know what? Parents know best. Parents know what their children need. And the government is going over and above their mandate. They are actually creeping into our homes because they are failing at what they are supposed to do, which is govern this country. You will notice in the SLPs that the DBE claims that they are there to help children, but not once do the SLPs mention what statutory rape is. Not once do they mention what a pedophile is. Not once do they mention what the process is to go file a complaint at the police if you've been a victim of sexual crime. Not once do they mention those things, but they claim to be wanting to help our children. If you read the SLPs, and there are educators' guides and learner books, and they're available on the Department of Basic Education's website. If you read all of them, and what I took home from reading all of them is this, that the curriculum or the content in these SLPs is normalizing a sick, sexualized society. And we must remember that as part of the curriculum, which means the children will be learning this on an ongoing basis throughout their student career. So what it's doing is implanting in their minds sexual concepts from a very young age and on an ongoing basis. And I do not believe that is healthy.
Okay, and then also if you look at the stats of South Africa, there's about 90,000 kids, for example, in 50,000 child-headed households. So I understand your perspective from the parents' perspective, I guess, but then what happens to those kids? Where do they get their education from if the school no longer teaches it?
I think as a country, We fought for freedom. We won it in 1994. We live in a democracy. And what we are seeing here is the need for civic society to stand up and actually fulfill those roles of taking up those spaces. So you have NGOs, and you have churches, and you have other religious institutions. And those child-headed households need support. But I don't understand how teaching CSE across the entire nation from as young as grade 4, how that's going to help any of the things that the government claims it's going to help.
And so what do you say to those parents who don't have the same conservative views that perhaps you may have, who feel that it is okay?
They can teach their own children what they want, but leave our children alone. Because what's happening now, they have a right to teach their children whatever they want. But now they are taking our right away to protect our children's innocence. You cannot give one person freedom and take another person's freedom away. That is not right. So what we're looking at here, to me, this is the first biggest attack on liberty and freedom since 1994. This is the first biggest attack against religion in this new dispensation of government. And, our Constitution is acclaimed to be one of the best in the world. South Africans have come a long way in these 24 years of democracy, but now we are under attack. Conservative values are under attack. Family values are under attack. Religion is under attack. The right to rear your child according to your values and beliefs is under attack. And we cannot stand for this. And we have a following of over 100,000 members, which was gained in about a month. And there's many, many more that are not on Facebook that are supporting us. And I think what government needs to be wary of is that we represent a huge portion of society. If you think about it, 8 seats in parliament represent between 20 and 30,000 people. We are over 100,000. The government needs to listen to the people. And they're not doing that. They've taken something that the United Nations has given them. Then the United Nations make sure they get funding to implement it. And now they're making sure that they go over and above the heads of the parents to implement a global Western agenda that's going to destroy South Africa further. And we cannot just sit back and let it happen. I certainly won't sit back and let it happen. And I know many parents on the group won't just sit back and let it happen.
And so, Lauren, one last question. If by your own admission, you admit that the curriculum has been in place since 2000, why not just keep it as it is then, but then revert to old teaching material and textbooks? Because I'm assuming you were okay with that over the last 19 years.
Actually, I'm not okay with it because I have no idea. I have 4 children. They entered junior school recently. My oldest is going to grade 5, my youngest is going to grade 1. And I had no idea CSE was in a curriculum. I thought I'd have to deal with it in high school, and I wasn't sure how I was going to deal with it, but I thought, okay, when I get to high school, I need to be aware that they're going to get sexed, and I don't know how I'm going to deal with it, but I need to figure it out. Now we find out, and most parents I spoke to had no idea CSE has been in the curriculum, so where's the public participation? The government, and this is across all departments and ministries, the government is failing at public participation. They say they go on roadshows, they say they do public participation, but they are not consulting the people, and it is clear. Because everyone we speak to, hundreds of thousands of people on Facebook as well, have not heard of this until the initial press release and then I started the group. And we need to make sure that public participation happens, and not just public comment, but the government needs to consult parents. Stop consulting overseas experts that have vested interests and selfish interests. Start consulting parents.
But then I mean, you just raised a point now. If parents had no idea this is happening over the last 19 years, doesn't it then prove the point that parents perhaps don't know what's going on in their child's lives, and maybe the schools are in a better position to educate them about the development that they go through in everyday interactions?
You must remember that up until now, teachers have the freedom to pick and choose what they teach from the curriculum. So some schools have gone and taught various things. Some schools have gone and taught HIV prevention. Some schools have gone and taught little snippets of the CSE. So no one has really felt the full wrath of the curriculum, of the CSE part of the curriculum. Parents maybe do need to have a conversation of what do they need to teach the kids. And that's the beautiful thing about this group, is that we've had this conversation that has brought parents to go away responsibility they have to take charge of their children's education. And that's basically what we want. We want to be in control of what our children learn at home and what they learn at school as well. And one of the most important things is that we send our children to school to learn math, science, and languages. We do not send them to school to learn things that they need to be taught at home. And I understand why Elijah Mhlanga has often said that because of high teenage pregnancies, this is why this is needed. But I need to clarify that the statistics they give, they cite teenage pregnancies from as young as 10. But hello, if a 10-year-old, 11-year-old, 12-year-old, 13-year-old, 14-year-old, 15-year-old, and even 16-year-old is falling pregnant, we are dealing with a massive child rape crisis. Why are we not looking at the perpetrators? Why are we not strengthening the arm of the law in dealing with people that are raping our girls? So why are we rather wanting to put our focus on the victim, just like with GBV? Put the focus on the victim and rather change the victim instead of holding accountable the perpetrators. And this is a culture in this country, and it's a culture in our government. And I think it's a highly toxic patriarchal system that has infiltrated the top leadership of society in business, it's in the government, and what we're doing is letting child predators roam free at the end of the day. No one's holding them accountable. No one's saying it's wrong to make sexual advances on teenagers. No one's having that conversation. And until the government has that conversation, I will not be convinced that they have the best interests of our children at heart. Yeah. I don't believe they have the best interests of our children. But they receive money to make sure that this happens, that these new SRPs go through. They've received money from an overseas country. I mean, we had absolutely no say as parents. I mean, democracy as a word means people power. So people are supposed to have the power, and we do not have any power. The government is dictating to us. We are living in a dictatorship and not a democracy. And
thank you, Lauren. That's unfortunately where we need to leave it. Thank you very much for that. Lauren Devante from the Leave Our Kids Alone movement, giving us, I suppose, her thoughts as a parent and the concerns around sex education in South Africa. When we return,